Okay, so sets also has cardinality, which implies the size of the set, and is denoted as such. So this is its symbol. So it's like an absolute value, which read as the cardinality of the set X. So when you say the cardinality of a set X, it just basically means the size of the set. So as you can recall, in our set A from the previous example, uh, we have four elements for this set, four shapes, which is the circle, triangle, square, and rectangle. And thus, the set A has the cardinality of 4. Okay, so sets could also be empty, meaning a set with no elements at all. Example, let's assume our set has no elements. Thus, we write it as this one. So for example, we have a set I, and that set I doesn't have any elements at all. So we can represent it as this. So I is equals to an empty set, which is represented as that, a curly brace with no elements inside, or a null value. Also, there are instances wherein you want to show that a certain object is a member of the set. So example, we all know that the letter A is a member of the set alpha. So alpha is a set containing all the letters in the alphabet. Thus we write that the letter A is indeed a member of alpha as we write here. Okay? So which read as the letter A is an element of the set alpha. So meaning this set element or this object belongs to the set alpha. The E here, or the epsilon, is read as the element of. So we can also use any variable that could represent any number of this set. So for example, we want a variable to represent an element of the set. So we can choose any kind of variable. So in this example, I just chose the x. So the x is now a variable uh, that represents the member of the set alpha. So it can be written as this. So the variable x is an element of alpha. So this x could be anything that any letter that the alpha contains since alpha's member are all letters. So thus the x should always represent the element of the set it belongs to. So this variable should also always represent the element uh, that belongs to the set alpha. In contrary, there are also instances wherein you want to show that a certain object is not a member of the set. So again, example, the number 1 is not a member of the set. We all know that because the number 1 is a number and alpha only contains the element that is a letter. So we say that the number 1 is not a member of the set alpha or is not an element of the set alpha. So this symbol here, means that it is not an element of alpha. So similarly to the previous examples, variables can also be used to represent an object that is not found in the set. So in this example, I used the variable y. You can use any kind of variables you want, but I want to represent the variable y as those objects that do not belong to the set of alpha. So this y represents an element that does not belong to the set.